Good day to you peeps and welcome back to Kentucky Route Zero. Now I actually looked up where Kentucky is and it wasn't actually that far off in the accent. I don't know how bad my southern accent is, but apparently Kentucky's got kind of a southern accent even though it's kind of in the east of America. So I don't know why I needed to mention that, but I just needed to mention that I'm not wrong. I'm right, okay? Doesn't feel right. Feels like a deep pit. I wonder sometimes if I'm really up here or still down below. The lower depths. Well, I guess that makes sense. Well, let me walk in here with my skeleton leg. Kind of late. Are you sure they're open? Sure that they're open. Sure they're open. This is just one of those places. Well, let's head in. Hard time served. We are not saints, but we've kept our appointment. How many people can boast as much? That's lovely, ma'am. Who said it? A poet? That's cool. I have no idea what their relationship is. I guess they are a couple, right? They look like a couple. I'm pretty sure. Ma'am, I hate to say it, but the cupboard is bare. Have some fishing cricket. We got 1, 2, 4 patrons. Harry doesn't count. Well, we've done more with less. I've been to a bar like this since... Give it up, huh? I bet Harry had some coffee back there, but I won't vouch for the quality. She's a connoisseur. Johnny's favorite regional cuisine is the gas station. I can't really give those guys distinct voices. I don't know why. Saying which. A rough brick between two pieces of stale bread sits in the center of the table surrounded by a ring of undistributed dust. Lovely. What a gig, huh? Why does my leg have this sort of blurry effect? Okay. Goggles? A bulky set of black goggles sit on the edge of the table, next to an ashtray, a newspaper, and a few empty glasses. Huh. What do you think that belongs to? Whoever they are, they're gone now. It's been pretty tank to leave behind. This thing looks expensive. Oh, so I can't talk to you. I wanna talk to Shannon. She's like the coolest person here. Ursa flips eagerly through the jukebox catalog of songs. What do you think? Oh, what do you think? I don't know how to play this game. That's a jukebox, kid. Guess kind of game. All I'm poured tonight is Hard Times whiskey. Got any coffee going? No coffee. Hard Times whiskey. What? What the heck was that? Say, shut the GD door, would you? I can't afford to run this AC all night. Sorry, Harry. Oh, it's you two. Where have you been? Never mind, listen, I can't keep this place open through the small hours of the night, just waiting for musicians. Where is everyone? Everybody had to, clear out. Let's get set up, huh? There's nobody here to listen to it. It can't pay for it. We brought some people, Harry. A crowd is forming. Yeah, but also Could you use a break, Harry? Been on my feet all day. But Why do they sound like robots? Did you notice, like, when they walk and when they stopped walking, they just made, like, metal sounds. Okay. Hey guys. I thought I was taking my pants down for a second. How's it looking out there? How are y'all feeling tonight? Can we better a little bit more reverb on the monitors? Hear just the soundboard behind the bar. How's that? Test, test. 1, 1, 1, 3, 50. Lamentation. Lamentation. Sounds good. How's everyone doing? Anybody had a real bad night? How about you, old man? Not too bad. Well, yeah, I almost broke my leg, but I at least have these two sweet people with me. We'll take care of that right now. This is a song I heard in the tavern many years ago at an open mic night. Me and Johnny were out just riding around, you know, just like to drive around, old man. That's my job. Of course you do. Oh yeah, because I get interrupted. So we were out riding around and we passed around this gaudy old tavern. I mean, it was a real dive, busted up facade. Weeds in the parking lot, taps all dry, bats in the bar room, and run by this creaky bag of bones. Looked like the only thing keeping him awake it was the fear of death. So glad to be back here at the lower depths. Hey now. So we stopped for an early drink, and there was a lady singing right here on stage, and the song she sang was stuck with us, and that was a regular part of our repertoire. Never got that lady's name, but she seemed like a sweet gal, and she had a voice like Scotch whiskey. And we just hope we do her song justice. So here it is to you. Too Late to Love You. Yeah, but why did they sound like robots when we're walking around? Oh, this is nasty. Okay. Oh, look at the stars. I can't take that tiny piano seriously. I don't remember what it's called, but when you left me, I never should have met you. I wish we'd met before. I wish we'd met before. This is so cool. That's the only thing I can use to describe this, but it's so... Well, that is a woman, then I found that out. Well, I guess I already knew that. The animations, awesome. I'm just commenting on stuff here, but once again, I'm scared of copyright. I actually kind of got like goosebumps from that. That's amazing. But it was all just them, all along. Yeah, I'm sorry I spoke through that section. I realized that I would just be an annoyance, but once again, just putting this out online and stuff, I'm just scared of, like, I don't know, because I've never really had problems with music or copyright on any videos, but I'm just, I don't know the consequences, but also that's kind of what scares me. I don't even know if anything bad could happen in this. I don't know. It's not you guys' problem. I just want to say I'm sorry that I interrupted that sweet section. Well, hope you liked it. Kind of sad, isn't it? Kind of. Listen, we appreciate you folks sticking around for the show. There's nothing more wretched than playing sad songs to an empty room. You just got our fee from Harry, and then we'll get you hit it to the 0. Why do you still walk like that? I don't understand. Am I missing something? Well, Harry, I think it went pretty well. I'd say the crowd was into it. Reverential. Rapt. I guess the usual fee's about right, and we'll let you get back to your business. That's just the, damn it. I was trying to tell you two, I can't pay. They clean me out. I've got nothing left but the GD IOU from the distillery. An IOU? Yeah, I traded them some. I traded them some for some of the whiskey. I guess I had surplus credit, so I got this note to get more from them later on. Must have been a hell of a trade. I had to. Gotta keep this place open somehow. God damn it. Watch your language, Harry. See, we just need to get points towards 0. Well, very contemporary, very astute. How about it, Harry? Let's push some paper around. I can collect on it here when they bring more whiskey up, but for you to cash it in, you have to go down to, the distillery, down to hard times, and you've got to take the 0. So that's what we'll do. How do we get there? Are folks sure want to head down there? I've never been there myself, but I hear people hear things. That's where I gotta go. Well, I'll tell you then. This is it, right? Square. Harry, you're alright. If only. You got a radio in your car? Yep. Well, here's what you gotta do. Take a left out the parking lot. Just fiddle around on your dial until you hear something familiar, familiar but strange. You know the feeling? Like I used to go hunt with my uncle out in the mountains, and now I watch these nature programs. They're filmed in the mountains, and there's the deer, and I know all these plants and every kind of tree, but something just doesn't look right. And it's even stranger for being so close to familiar. Something like that, you know it when you hear it. Fix that strange but familiar station on your dial, drive for a bit, then turn around when the station cuts. Right then. Hope you folks find what you're looking for, eventually. Always a pleasure, Harry. Sardonic. Is it? What? Okay, I think this might be the most complicated drive yet, because I have no idea. And it worries me for a bit, because that means I'm gonna have to cut out some of this episode. That just means I need to remember... Okay, 16 minutes in, I believe. What's the station? I've never heard of this before. Sounds like horses. Was this running? A race? Oh... It said Naira had some horses years back. Yeah? I've always been a little afraid of them. They're big and... I don't know, you look in their eyes and they're almost human. Like they're human and animal at the same time. Since they've been domesticated so long, I guess. Excuse me. Well, that fits familiar but strange for me. Harry said we just need to drive until it cuts out. Oh. I was actually driving around for a bit, but that's because I forgot that the lower depths... Whoa, oh, hi horses. Was literally the tavern we were just at. I thought it was some part of the 0. Hi, horse. What the heck is going on? Oh, the horses. Okay. No notes yet. I'm not moving the mouse, by the way. Hall of the Mountain King. What in the heck is this? Where are we going? I don't remember. I guess? What? I have no idea where we're going. Act 3, Scene 5. Hall of the Mountain King. Ooh. Johnny. Time to cut him loose, man. Now I'm having fun. Oh, good. Slow night anyway. Cut him loose. The bridge ends abruptly, crumbling in disrepair. It's not my legs saying that sound, it's them walking around. Why do you run like the freaking Terminator? God, I love those effects. So awesome. Like the way everything merges into view. Okay, some raw section. Okay. Not really anything interesting. God, there's so much cool. I don't even remember what engine this game is made on, but dang, it's cool. Computers. Broken carelessly among the rocks. So it's like a junkyard? The Mountain King. Mid carrier. I bet all these items mean something, but I'm not able to connect the dots. A pit carrier for a cat or small dog that has been left by a path. Cat's white rack wet in the corner. That's with a blanket. Is that a fire? God, this game started out kind of slow, as these kind of games of course do. But I'm really happy I kept going with it. I was actually considering stopping playing it at some point because it was just a little boring. Like, I think it was around episode 2 or something. Actually, it was around episode 1 because it was so cryptic. Hiking backpack leads against the rockets, empty, cat food. Okay. But who's that person over there? Fire. Don't go too close, Conway. Jesus. A pile of discarded electronics burned steadily in the center of the chamber. Why electronics? Oh my god, I love how this works. It's so beautiful. Hello, Amy. Oh, it's triangles within triangles down here. Shifting, intersecting, overlaying. Isn't it romantic? Let's see. You're here to steal back the love of a boy you once knew, when you were too young to recognize the movements of the heart. And you're escorting her, pretending to have her interest at heart, while really, you're in love with a woman as well. What? And so you've agreed to help him conspire her to win her affections, but it's just a ploy to set him up for embarrassment and diminish him out of the picture. What are you talking about? No, you're right. It's insipid. Virility. I used to be really good at this. I had 11 novels published from the billionaire spitting to the fields line. Real hot bodies ripping stuff, you know. I miss those days. In my Lexington studio apartment. Just me and the thesaurus steaming up on windows. Nice. I'm not sure you should be listening to this kid. I'm not listening. But of course it couldn't last. You know, suddenly it was all computers everywhere you went. I thought I might be able to do something with that. Inject a little libido into those ugly beige boxes. So I went back to the university and studied human-computer interactions, and then I picked up Donald's research assistantship here as a tester, debugging. In my off hours, I played with a doomed love story at the core of our little simulation. It seemed to amuse Donald, so I kept at it. I'm afraid I've tinkered too much, made it too complex. Now work is never done. We don't even have to add any new functionality. The bugs just grow on their own. Too complex. I miss those days. Lexington studio apartment. Okay. So, are you dead? Are you not real people? I don't get it. Some weird stuff is happening here. Donald puffs a smoldering pipe with him half mumbling, half singing an old country tune. Where the old green river runs through the hills and caves not known to us, down to that sunless sea. Oh, who are you? Sorry, did we startle you? I might say you did. Thought you might be one of them. Oh, you can't be. We've been patching all their spy holes. We kept the lights dim and the motors running softly, and we root the smoke out through. That is... What are we talking about? We're a bit lost, actually. Ah, you came from the road. The zero. So you should stay off that road. Not safe. Restore topology. You'll never get anywhere. It just brings you right back here. Topology? I've heard that word like twice now mentioned from Shen, too. Back to this cave? Always back to this spot. It's a prison. A rational prison. I don't mind. Not anymore. This is where my life's work is. The computer. Right on the other side of the spire. Looks like a harmless old computer, doesn't it? Like some beat-up mainframe exhumed from a university basement and left in this cave to rot or to flower. No, it's no ordinary computer. I've modified it extensively, added some pretty experimental ways. Believe you me. And that's to say some that say nothing of the software, but you look like a technical-minded sort of person. Tell me, do you know the effects of mold growth on diffuse-based transistor circuitry? Sounds like it will short the circuit. Certainly. But not all of it. Some moldy filaments are more or less conductive than others, and it grows in non-linear chaotic patterns. We got it in a bit through a simple application of classical horticulture, but we can't produce specific results, only tendencies. Thwarted and feeble, we hammer on this derelict keyboard. My name is the Reason, King of Kings. But we are mere gardeners in the ruins. Our keystrokes echo until the tones, boundless and bare. The caves stretch far away. We are too late. Always too late. What? Did you say something? You were about to tell us about the software. Oh, the software! My last word. Say and do. Heard of it? After you've read about it in a journal, it's been years since I published anything. Xanadu has everything involved significantly since I explained its data structures in my article, Literary Multitudes, Hypertextual Narrative as Post-Structural Witness. You lost me, old man! You lost me quite a while ago. I don't know what you're talking about. Evolved, then deteriorated. I'm afraid you're too late. Fellow hypertext enthusiast, as the mold accumulated on the circuitry, Xanadu blossomed for a moment into something holy and enchanted. Then all the charm was broken. You have any idea what it's like to spend your life building something, and sitting powerlessly as your work declines into ruin? I drive deliveries for an antique shop and we're closing down. My family disappeared. Julian and me don't know what to do. Not really. Junebug, you don't even know you performed for like 3 people? Okay. I fixed TVs and I'm about to lose the lease on my workshop. Oh, they're not long, the days of electron guns and cathode rays. Out of the glowing dream, ghostly light emerges for a while then fades. Well, I have my ghosts. I keep them in there. It's an Xanadu. It's running on that glorious dusty machine. Take a look if you'd like. Too late to do anything but smoke and reminiscence anyway. Far too late to do anything. I don't see a computer anywhere. Xanadu. You know that when I first... No, I mean, if this cave were larger, could it... I'm getting ahead of myself. I've got it. How could you characterize this space we're standing in right now? Kinda spooky. Not scared. Spooky for a baby. I think we'd all agree that it's a fair assessment. Oh, good. Wait, let's unpack for a moment. What about it's spooky? Now, how do you know it's spooky? Or would it be spooky for a baby? A huge fire? Mysterium tremendum, and since the shadow scattering momentarily lights the mouth of unseen tunnels, that fire is constantly reshaping them. Close your eyes. Will you close your eyes? Not happening. Oh, how disappointing. What are all these computers for? Computers, when I remember I was binding on them, I just grabbed the cave. That's my job. Just grab the cave, you know. The walls of frozen rivers of orange stone. Isn't that vivid? Had a lot to look up to. I was a grad student studying statistics when I started working with Donald on this project. So we needed someone more analytical minded to do this descriptive writing. Someone who would appreciate the cave descriptions of the real label, instead of taking their authorial voice for granted. Donald warned me it would be long of typing her painstakingly detailed descriptions into the computer. And I've put in hours. Believe me, I've put in hours. I've described every facet of this cave in such details. Sometimes I don't even know if I'm reading or looking, riding or exploring. Often in the dark, lonely moments, I worry that in my sleep I've transcribed rooms from my dreams into the system. And all about dreams and vivid dreams. I'm not talking to you guys anymore. Are you actually blowing my mind? I just realized that a lot of this I'm not even taking in. I'm just reading it. Xanadu. Let's go see Xanadu. I could talk to Roberta, but I have to say, I am confused enough as it is. Xanadu, what's up, Xanadu? Still don't get you with the robot leg. How do you think we'll get it started? This whole thing? Here there's a hand crank around. Oh, it has a run key. Okay. Act 3, Scene 5. Xanadu. Ooh. Oh. Xanadu. 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 That den of Ardo. Jesus. Xanadu. Started. Oh god, I cannot read that. This thing is in rough shape. Try blowing on it. Like a Nintendo cartridge. Blow some stuff off the keyboard and press the return key. Small error. I cannot read that. Okay, that's worse. Try typing help. Help. That's. Jesus. In liquid. You are liquid all east west as with keys everywhere. Lula over computer, crying under blocks. Sad. No, that's the everything. One. Did it say Lula? Lula. Donald, email, monitor. I've got machine. Alright, school of music. Woman psycho. I cannot. You've got Auden. I can't tell what she's saying. I'm a portable degosser with me. That is loud. Old system like this can build up old okay. The degosser clears it up, suddenly shaking the magnetic field around again. That's how I think of it anyway. Shaking snow globe with a shot. Hall of the Mountain Gink. King? Okay, cave. Well, okay. Practice greatness. Mock. Where? Sit up. You. Press key to quit. This is a lost cause. What a piece of junk. What the heck happened? Another scene? I'm running out of time here, buddy. Bizarre. And what was up with about Lula? Maybe Donald knows how to clear it up a bit. Okay. So, you've seen it for yourself. What's left of it? Pretty busted. The chalky bones of a beautiful dream. But you can see what it once was, can't you? Can you? So much more to it. Ornate labyrinths, memory, accelerated simulated parallel cave ecosystems, real artificial intelligence built of sophisticated neural network algorithms. The birds in the forest could flock in 3 dimensions, the bat could learn to sing. Then it began to crumble when the strangers came. First we only heard them, walking heavily through the caves, dragging things around, hammering and clattering their tools. Sometimes we heard working sounds. They were close to make a real voices, just their echoes cascading wordlessly in the tunnels. Then we caught a glimpse of one. What did they look like? They look like... No, it's too horrible. I shouldn't be telling you about this. They're dangerous. They're strange. I should have never tried to outwit them. It was too much for me. It'd be too late. So I listened to Lula. Lula? Lula Chamberlain? Yes, of course. Do you know her? We're looking for her. No, she's gone now. She left. We built this together, did you know? Lula, Joseph, and I. Joseph? Lula's gone from here, but Donald points across the creek with his pipe. Still in there. It's Nadu. I don't know where Lula is now. Now, how to get there from here. Or how to unwind the damaged Tangle Highway, but Sanadu, before its ruin, was faultless. An oracle. A shrine to perfect simulation. Until... But maybe. Those weird interlopes destroyed my Sanadu. Because they know how to fix it. It may be dangerous. I've sent eager seconds to negotiate with them to repair my masterpiece. Back there, that tunnel. Respect the vines. Fall out in the darkness. Watch your step. After a while you'll feel the terrain change beneath your hands and knees. From rock to crystal, then mud. Then you'll be out. That's where the strangers came from. Don't leave me alone. There's a little bit of more. A few groups left. Whoa. That is insane. Another act? Come on! Where the strangers come from. Oh. Well, I guess this episode just gonna be as long as it needs to be. I was aiming for these to be like half an hour long. But, well, it's kind of out of my control at this point. And I don't just want to cut off before an act ends. Because then it's just get all confused. I make 2 episodes per act. And that's it. Oh, okay. So we just went through it. We didn't see anything about the mud and crystal and weird stuff. Well, this can't be right. Looks like an old church. It's muddy. Yeah, that's what he said. Crystals, then mud. Okay. I want to stay outside. Why? I think I saw a lizard. I'll stay with him. Okay, we'll make it quick. Oh! Whoa. That's a lot of headstones. The epitaph is engraved on the stone's marker. Kyle O'Brien, generous disposition, will be missed. Fill date. Oh god, I need to sneeze. Don't destroy me now! Find any lizards? One, but it went on a rock. That's lizards for you. Is that guy your boyfriend? Nah, what's a boyfriend anyway? It's a word people use because everyone else does. Doesn't mean anything to me. It's my cricket. See? It means something. It's specific. I wanna be... Sounds lonely. Not for us. You just gotta make choices and own them. You think I was born this foxy? I came off the assembly line about half a foot shorter, and all grey, no eyes. They were gonna have us clearing out the old mine, doesn't matter what... What? What are a bunch of crazy... She is a robot, isn't she? Johnny found some gear in an old tape player. We hid away in an underwater cave and listened to it over and over. Came off the assembly line, no eyes. We slipped out onto the road, just about 2 featureless shadows. Ever since that night, we've been detailing, coloring in, specifying. I feel more like myself every day. Feel like myself when it's me. Well, there now, you're getting specific. So she is a robot. That makes sense, but not really. Because aren't we in the time where we still use brick phones? I don't know. There you are. What'd you find in there? It wasn't... What's going on? You look flushed, old man. Doesn't matter. Right. Okay, we got what we need. Let's go. Hi again, guys. Scripts from the future. I'm actually recording this after recording the entire act, and I found out that this act in particular is 1.5 hours long. Therefore, I will be splitting it up in 2 parts. I was unaware of this fact that all the episodes weren't consistent length, but I know that now, and I think I'll mention it in the next episode as well. But I just want to say I'm ending off this episode here just so we can have a proper ending to this. But yeah, the next couple of episodes gonna be very long. In fact, the 4th episode is actually 2.5 hours long, so that's gonna be interesting. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.